Hi guys, welcome to Teeny Talks. I'm Teeny, and today I want to talk about me. So a ton of DCP vloggers who are on my program are doing all their about me videos, so I figured I'd join the bandwagon and do one too. So without further ado, here's my about me video. So I actually just pulled questions from the roommate survey. I already have my roommates. I am living with 5 absolutely amazing people, and I am super excited to meet them. But using the roommate survey was easier than coming up with my own questions or just rambling on without any kind of roadmap. So that's what we're doing. Part 1. The basics. What's my name? Well, my real name's Christina, but I go by Teeny, and that's actually kind of an interesting story. So I was in marching band in high school, so when I got to college, I decided I was going to keep doing marching band. And one of the girls in my section came up with the idea of calling me Crustini, and that was fine, I guess, but honestly, I didn't really like it that much because it made me sound really crusty. So my section leader, who later became one of my roommates and really, really close friends, she came to my rescue and started calling me Curtini, and that caught on a little bit better, and some more people started using that. But eventually, everybody got tired of using either Curtini or Crustini and the confusion of what they should call me, so they just shortened it to Teeny, and everyone started using it. So it really grew on me, and I learned to love it, so now that's what I go by. My hometown is a little bit of everywhere. I was an army brat growing up, so we moved all the time. I lived in Illinois and Missouri and Virginia a couple times, and Texas, Kentucky. I lived in Germany for a really long time. That's actually where I spent most of my younger years and where I pretty much grew up. And then I lived in Kansas, and we eventually settled in Savannah, Georgia, and that's where my family lives now. My major is music education. I am a vocal concentration, but I came into college as a trumpet concentration, and then I switched my sophomore year and tried to do a double major type thing, and then at the end of my sophomore year, I realized that wasn't going to work out, so this year I switched to being voice only. My family's actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. I have a mom and a dad, and they're both awesome people. I have a biological brother who is my absolute best friend in the world. Like, there's not a single human being on this earth that I love more than my brother. So, yeah, I have him. And I have 6 foreign exchange siblings. So, I have a brother from Germany. I have 2 brothers from Italy, different parts. I have a brother and a sister from South Korea, and I have a sister from Japan. All of them are absolutely like family to me. Despite the short amount of time that they lived with us, I love them all so much. They're amazing people, and I can't wait until the next time that I get to see them again. Part 2 is my Disney information. It's kind of like the little Disney tag videos that people have been doing, so hey, 2 for 1. So look at us go. Look at us covering all our bases. I will be working in Walt Disney World in Orlando. I will be doing the Spring Advantage program, which is January through August, so about 8 months. I'm working in merchandise. I don't know what my location is yet, but I'm super excited to find out. And I heard about the program through some friends of mine who had done it before me. It sounded like it was really cool, so I decided to check it out, and now here I am. Woo! Part 3 is lifestyle preferences. Here we go. Do I party? Depends on the type of party. I like gatherings. I like hanging out with people. I also really like going out and being around other human beings. I feed off of other people's energy. I am very much an extrovert in that sense of the word, where I get my energy from being around other people. Do I smoke? No, I can't. I'm allergic to cigarettes and things like that, so literally can't do that. Do I drink? I am legally allowed to drink, so occasionally I will, but I don't go out and party all the time and get turnt, as they say. And am I a night owl or an early bird? I can go either way. I can stay up all night if you want me to, or I can go to bed really early and wake up at a reasonable hour. So, yeah, that's Let's see. Some of my hobbies include making things like art or crafts. I love anything creative. I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy making music. Not so much listening to music, that doesn't really appeal to me a whole lot, but making music, playing instruments, singing, things like that, I absolutely love. I also love to cook. I think it's a lot of fun to create new dishes and try new foods. It's just something that really appeals to me a lot. I'm also into the cosplay thing a little bit. I have an Instagram for that I can link down below if you're interested. I don't do anything too crazy, but it's a fun hobby that I really enjoy. Other than that, I like to read, I like to write, I like to watch YouTube, just basic things that everybody enjoys. So yeah, that's it. That's me. Favorite movies: Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Not necessarily in that order, but those are the three. I also obviously love the animated Disney movies. They're great. I also love the Marvel superhero movies. I mean, I can get behind some of the DC stuff, but I love Marvel. The only type of movie I really don't like is horror. Other than that, I'll watch anything. Movies are a lot of fun to me. Ooh, TV shows that I like. I don't watch a ton of TV now that like Netflix and stuff exists, but I don't know, I really enjoyed Once Upon a Time and Doctor Who there for a while. I enjoyed stuff that has clever humor, so it's really smart, but it comes across as really stupid. So things like Rick and Morty and The Office and even like South Park to an extent. I do watch some anime, not like a ton, not as much as I used to. Favorite food, candy, and drink. I don't know that I have a favorite food. I'm willing to try anything. There are some things that taste better than others, but I don't think I could pick a favorite. My favorite candy? I generally really like things that are chocolate. I generally don't really like things that are sour, but occasionally I'll be in the mood for it. Candy to me is kind of like food. If it tastes good, I'll eat it. If it doesn't taste good, then I won't. But I'll try anything once. And my favorite drink is probably water. It's very hydrating. It's very important. And it makes up about 75% of me. So, yeah, gotta go with that. And my favorite color is yellow because it makes me happy. Part 4 is all about personality. Since we're talking about personality, obviously I have to start with my Myers-Briggs. If you don't know what Myers-Briggs is, it's a personality test. You should definitely go take it. It's super fascinating and very interesting and a great way to find out a lot more about yourself and about the people around you. So yeah, go check that. I'll link that test down below too. So you can go take it and let me know in the comments what your Myers-Briggs is. I actually started college as an INTP, but I took the test again very recently and I was an ENTJ. So my J and my P still are very, very, very close, very borderline, so it could go either way. I still feel like I'm probably more of a P perceiving person than a J judging person, but that's more because I am a very flexible human being. I love to do things at the spur of the moment, so that's kind of where that comes from. But seeing me shift from introverted to extroverted is actually really fascinating to me because I used to not be a person who liked to go out. I was always the person who would stay in my room and not really talk to a whole lot of people. But now if I do that, I just get so lonely and so sad and so tired. And I just need to go out and be around people. So it's kind of cool to see how I've changed over the years. So yeah, ENTP, ENTJ, something like that. So it asks what my biggest pet peeve is. And honestly, there's not a whole lot of things that really bother me. I'm generally a very patient and understanding person. If I had to say something that really got on my nerves, I guess when you're trying to hang out with somebody and you're spending time with them and they spend the entire time looking at their phone or at some other piece of technology and it just feels so rude. Like, you feel my time and my presence is less valuable than that piece of technology that's in front of you. It's just a courtesy thing, you know? Spend time in the present with the people that are around you. Stop living life through a screen. Part 5 is all of my Disney favorites. This is going to be really challenging. We're already starting off with something really difficult. What is your favorite Disney character? Honestly, though, now that Star Wars is a part of Disney, I feel like I can say that Anakin Skywalker is my favorite Disney character. If I had to pick somebody from the animated movies, no, I don't think I can. Ugh, I love them all. I'm just gonna stick with Anakin. Anakin's my favorite Disney character. Favorite Disney movie? You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. I just can't with this. Once again, I'll probably just have to go with Star Wars because now it's part of Disney, so I can kind of say that. There's just so many good Disney movies. From classics to present. I just can't. They're all my favorite. That's my answer. They're just all of them. It would be easier for me to name a Disney movie that I don't like. Favorite Disney song? Listen, if I can't pick a favorite movie, there's no way I'm going to be able to pick a favorite song, so just don't ask me that. Just don't. It's not nice. I have a really hard time picking a favorite Disney princess as well. I really like Belle and the emphasis she puts on intelligence and on learning and reading, and I love Tiana. I love that she emphasizes working hard and persevering towards your goals, that not everything in life is going to be handed to you on a silver platter. Sometimes you're going to have to put in the effort and make your own dreams come true, and I think that's really amazing. I think my favorite Disney prince would have to be Flynn Rider, or Eugene, as he's properly called. I say that because he just overcomes so much adversity in that movie, Entangled. He came from a rough background. He didn't have a great past. He had a lot of issues that were internal that he was dealing with, and he was expressing those internal difficulties in external ways, like stealing and breaking the law, things like that. And through Rapunzel, he was able to kind of see life in a new light and find this new dream and discover a new way to live life that wasn't selfish and that was so much greater than anything that he could have planned for himself. Favorite Disney Channel shows? Let's go. So, the only show that I had in English growing up was Hannah Montana Season 1. That was it. So, it kind of held a special place in my heart. It was the only thing that I could watch in my native language. Other than that, my favorite show on Disney Channel growing up was Gummy Bears. And I watched it in German, but I found it in English, so it was a thing in America at some point in time. I just don't know when, because nobody I've ever talked to even knows what that is. My friends and I loved it, though. We would drink orange soda out of these little potion-looking bottles and pretend we were the Gummy Bears and jump around like they did. It was great. I loved that show. All of the rest of the questions are things like, what's my favorite park, or my favorite ride, or like what resort is my favorite. Honestly, I have never been to Disney World, so I don't know any of the answers to those questions, but I'll let you know when I get there which parks and rides and restaurants and things like that are my favorites. I look forward to keeping you informed. Well, that's it for my About Me video. If you have any questions or comments or want to answer some of the questions for yourself, put all that in the comments down below. Also, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. And until next time, have a magical day. Bye!